A federal courtroom, a billion-dollar mogul on trial, and a judge who's this close to throwing him out. Diddy just got publicly checked in front of the jury. And the reason? You won't believe it.
Hey fam, welcome back to our channel, your #1 source for real celebrity drama, no fluff, all facts, and a little sauce. Today, we're breaking down the moment Sean Diddy Combs nearly got booted from his own trial, and why the judge absolutely snapped on him in open court. Let's rewind for a sec. Picture this. You're Diddy. You're facing serious federal charges. Sex trafficking, racketeering, the works. The courtroom is tense. Cameras are banned. Jurors are watching your every move. And what do? You start nodding. Not like a casual yeah nod. A bold, exaggerated, head-bopping nod right at the jury while a key witness testifies. Now let me ask you this. If you were the judge, would that look like you're trying to influence the jury? Would you call that manipulation? Or just nerves? What would you do? Comment below. Judge Arun Subramanian was not having it. He stops everything and basically goes, "Mr. Combs, I'm going to warn you one time only. There will be no interactions with the jury. If it happens again, you'll be removed from this courtroom." Yup, the man who built an empire on can't stop, won't stop, almost got stopped mid-trial. And honestly, can you imagine being a billionaire sitting in court and getting scolded like a student for acting out in class? Would you feel embarrassed, angry, guilty? Drop it in the comments. How would you react if a judge threatened to remove you in front of everyone? Now, let's talk about why Diddy might have been nodding in the first place. Enter Brianna Bongolan, a former friend of Cassie Ventura, who took the stand and told the court Diddy once, wait for it. She said he threatened her. Her legs were dangling, and he had this look in his eyes that terrified her. Now that's intense. If it's true, this isn't just a scandal, as it's a horror story. But here's the twist. Diddy's legal team fired back saying her story didn't match past statements. They claimed inconsistencies and financial motives. So again, put yourself in Diddy's shoes for a moment. A witness says you nearly killed them. You know the cameras aren't on. But the jurors? They are. Wouldn't you want to react? Even just with a look? A nod? Let me tell you why this matters way more than just courtroom drama. Diddy's already under fire. Multiple lawsuits, multiple women, and a federal jury doesn't need proof beyond all doubt, just enough to believe a pattern of coercion and abuse. So the smallest misstep, like, say, nodding like a hype man in church, that could make you look manipulative, like you're trying to sway the jury with body language. Now let me ask you, do you think Diddy knew what he was doing? Or was it just stress, nerves, or habit? Share your thoughts. I read every single comment. So, where does this go from here? The trial is far from over. And trust me, more witnesses are coming, more tea is being spilled, and we haven't even hit the halfway mark yet. If this is what happens on week 1, a judge threatening to bounce Diddy from the courtroom, imagine what could go down if a juror breaks or another witness drops a bombshell. And if you were Cassie, would you take the stand? Would you face Diddy again in court? Tell me below, and subscribe so you don't miss what happens next. Look, this trial isn't just a legal battle. It's a battle for reputation, legacy, and truth. And we're going to be right here covering every twist, turn, and mic drop moment. Smash that like button if you think the judge was right. Comment your thoughts. Was Diddy out of line or just misunderstood? And what would you do if a judge warned you like this? Now hit that bell button because, trust me, this story is just getting started. Hold up. Before we wrap this video completely, I've got one more question for you. Out of everyone who's ever been in Diddy's circle, whose testimony would you be most curious to hear in court? We're talking real tea, real behind-the-scenes energy. Now Kanye and Diddy go way back. From fashion to music to clashing egos, imagine Ye on the stand unfiltered. Would he defend Diddy or go full expose? Tom Cruise. Crazy one, right? But Cruise and Diddy used to hang out in the early 2000s. Luxury parties, high places. Would Cruise say Diddy's reputation was misunderstood? Or something else? 50 Cent. 50's already posted shady memes and called Diddy out. If he took the stand, you know it would be fireworks. Usher. A longtime collaborator. Very quiet lately. If Usher told everything he saw back then, how deep would it go? Jay-Z. And of course, the big one. Jay and Diddy used to be the industry power duo. But now, silence. Would Hov say nothing? Or would he drop something we're not ready for? So, Let's stir the pot a little bit. Who do you want to hear from most, and what do you think they'd say? Drop your pick in the comments. We might feature your answer in the next video.